Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
I'll take you for a ride.
4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome everybody to the March 21st, 2020 edition of Weisscast. I am your host, Aaron Weiss, along with my co-host.
Hey.
Hey. My co-host name is Hey.
Yep. That other guy's been replaced.
The other guy's been replaced. So it's been a crazy week, Hey.
Yeah, it's been a crazy week. For reasons of which we will not speak.
It's true. But it's a beautiful Friday.
Saturday.
Oh yeah, it's Saturday. Whoops. We haven't recorded on Friday in like 3 weeks, so I don't know why I'm saying Friday. It's a beautiful day, sort of. I just looked outside. It's gray, so it might not be as beautiful as I previously thought.
Fair. It can be beautiful with gray skies.
That's fair.
Actually, yeah, no, it can.
Yeah.
Barely.
There was a point, so 65 days into the year, where Atlanta had only had 5 days of sunshine.
Huh. Outrageous.
Isn't that crazy? That's seasonal affective, man. But the past few days have been sunshine and feel really good. I sat outside yesterday and played Animal Crossing. It was a beautiful day, but I really wanted to play Animal Crossing.
I still haven't played it yet.
It's so fun.
I have it, but I haven't played it.
And we'll actually talk a little bit more about that from around the web. But for right now, I have a joke for us. Tell me a joke.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Hate you. Tell me a joke. Tell me a joke.
When someone tells me to stop acting like a flamingo, that's when I put my foot down.
That wasn't even worth it.
Man.
My hate for that segment grows stronger every week. At least we haven't gotten any repeat jokes. We used to get some repeat jokes.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Good on you, Apple, for adding a large catalog of jokes.
Even if they're not funny.
Yeah.
I think it'd be hilarious. I think it's all in delivery.
I mean, it is an AI, so.
That's fair. They need to get some comic delivery. You know what? Let's go from around the web.
Well, hold on.
What? Okay.
I shouldn't say that to AI because GLaDOS from Portal was hilarious.
It's true.
So, step your game up, Apple. All right.
Time for some news. Brian, how many topics we got this week?
A baker's dozen?
I think we only have 6.
Outrageous. I'm furious.
No, but we have a baker's dozen. I'll get us started with, so this week, like I said, a crazy week. Xbox Series X and PS5 details have been released in the same week. And if you follow either of these things, you kind of knew that they were going to be released in the same week.
Yeah.
But in terms of like raw power, the Series X has a little bit of an advantage on paper. However, the PS5 has a variable frequency GPU, which means like it can adjust. So like if you're playing like a indie 2D platformer, it's not going to take as much power to produce like 4K 60 frames per second. So it won't use as much power. Whereas if you're playing a huge AAA title like The Last of Us 2, it's going to take a lot more power. So the PS5 can shut down parts of itself, not shut down, but like use less power for parts if, like, depending on the game that you're playing. Whereas the Series X will be running at high speed all the time. So, like, if I wanted to play Ori and the Blind Forest or Ori and the Will of the Wisp, that's the new one, it would be running at the same amount of power as it would be if I was playing Gears 5. So I'm thinking what PlayStation is touting is that they use like the power consumption is less, while still being a very powerful system. And they talked a lot about that. I don't know if you got that chance to watch the PS5 conference.
It was so boring. I turned it off.
It was the most boring thing I've ever watched in my life.
We're a really powerful system, but we won't be powerful all the time.
Yeah. Which, at the time, I didn't realize how big of a deal that was. But then YouTubers and bloggers and just video game writers who are smarter than me told me, or like wrote articles on why it's a big deal. I will say the Series X still, in my mind, has the edge because of the 1 terabyte expansion card slots, and just the fact that they've been addressing more than just raw spec, like how games are going to be compatible, what games are going to be, all of them. They've been making a huge deal. It's like it's been very gamer centric, whereas the PlayStation 5 has not. It's been very much developer centric right now, and you think that the developers would have PS5 dev kits for a long time. They haven't even, like, they've showed us the specs. They have not showed us what the box itself looks like, and I think that's a huge mistake.
Yeah, it's very strange. I know that, for the last 3 generations of the kind of console wars that have been going on between Xbox and, between Microsoft and Sony, for all the way back from the original Xbox to the 360 to the Xbox One, obviously from the PlayStation 2, 3, and 4. One of the biggest conversations has been about graphics and the graphical capacity for both systems. And over the years, the PlayStation has had a higher capacity for better graphics in games. The ability to run games at higher frames per second consistently without a whole lot of drops and things like that. But I don't think that with what I saw with the specs, I was thinking this as I was kind of looking at the specs and things like that. And this was kind of confirmed by the article that you posted. We're not really going to see a large difference in graphics between generations. Graphics have kind of been starting to become a thing that's been put on the back burner, because the conversation in gaming as of late has been more on the ability for the game to run smoothly, finding ways to run games with limited load screens has been kind of something that's been explored by different developers and publishers and things like that. Like similar to, for example, Jedi Fallen Order, a game that that both of us enjoy a whole lot, seemingly has little to no load screens, but in reality you have a lot of elevators and different things that you use, and whenever you fly from your ship from planet to planet, that's essentially a load screen. Things like that. And so it's I think the PlayStation's specs will allow it to have much shorter loading times than the Xbox Series X. The interesting thing too is the Xbox Series X is a very specific type of next generation Microsoft console. So I wonder what the base version will provide in terms of specs when it comes out. And if we'll get any information about that. But yeah, no. All that to say, I think it would be really interesting. I think PlayStation still not showing the body of the console itself is a mistake. Aesthetics matter to people.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to see how long they decide to kind of keep that under wraps.
Yeah, and I know PlayStation fans are kind of chomping at the bit, like they want to see it.
Man, it's gonna be really interesting this
Mm-hmm.
upcoming generation of consoles, and it's coming sooner than I was expecting it to be honest.
Xbox confirmed for Thanksgiving 2020.
Man, well, there you go.
What do we got next?
What do we have next? So, we're going to talk a little bit more about the NFL free agency in a little bit. But, you know what? Actually, I will skip talking about that so we can talk about them combined.
Ooh, good point.
And I'll move on to a different one. Since talking about newer games that have been released, Doom Eternal was released not too long ago, and it
Yesterday.
yesterday. Yeah, was it? It came out the same day as Animal Crossing. Okay, well there you go. So not too long ago. It can also be synonymous to yesterday. 24 hours is not that long, but it has received rave reviews. I think as of right now, it has around an 87 or so on Metacritic, but it just really depends on what you look at it on. It's an 87 on the PlayStation version of Metacritic. It's a 90 on the Xbox version of Metacritic. IGN gave it a 9 out of 10.
Yep.
Informer gave it a 9.25. Unsurprising. I think we talked about this, and I think you specifically stated that you thought that Doom would probably end up being one of the best first-person shooters of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like you were spot on. So there's a lot of really interesting things going on with this new game. The art style is really interesting. Mm-hmm. It's not very strong in a lot of ways graphically. It's got some weird kind of texture things, some kind of like low resolution textures in areas. If you just kind of stand there and sit still, you'll notice those things. But the shooting, the powers, all of those things, I mean, it's everything that you would dream of in a Doom game. And I don't know, what have you had any, like, have you seen anybody playing the Doom game to kind of see what it's like? Do you have a history with Doom as a franchise?
I don't really have history with Doom. I remember it was like before Games with Gold, so this was a long time ago. I think they were doing a giveaway of it for free, of the, like, not the Doom 2016, but like the original Doom.
Yeah.
And those are probably in the 360 days, and I played it some then. Never played like Doom 2 or Doom 3. What's id Software's other? Don't they have another? Is it like Unreal Tournament or?
Yeah, I think it's Unreal.
I played a little bit of that. Oh wait, no, it's not Unreal. It's the other one. Crap. I have it installed on my computer right now.
I'm trying to think of that. I can't.
It's dang, sorry folks. I have to know what this is. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. It's not Unreal Tournament. It's They have a big convention for this every year, or they used to. Rip. Um, Quake.
Quake. Okay.
Yeah, Quake. I'm more
I forgot
familiar with
about
Quake.
Quake.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Quake is very fun. Um, I recommend that one for sure.
That's one of
So,
the things about the Doom games too, is that they're just so they're the exact epitome of like a mindless shooter.
yeah.
You just go around and just shoot
And
stuff.
so for people that don't know, originally Doom did not have multiplayer, and so id Software came out with Quake as a multiplayer kind of Doom, and it was much later. I say much later. It was probably 5 years after the initial release of Doom. It was definitely more of a late '90s game,
Hmm.
and then they've updated it and like um, they've come out with a few additions, but it's an online only first person shooter, so it's like one of the first of its kind,
Hmm.
um, and it's very fun. Um, it feels a lot like Doom, and whenever I first built my computer, I played a lot of Quake. Because it was updated in 2018. There was a 2018 release, and it was a lot of fun.
Okay.
So I'm kind of familiar with the mechanics of Doom, just not the franchise itself.
Will you be getting it on Switch when it's released?
I didn't get the first one, so
So that's a no.
probably not. I do want
Yeah.
to play it though because the hook looks really fun. Traditionally, when there's a hook in a game, it brings enemies to you, but this brings you to the enemies
Because it's Doom.
because it's Doom, and it's very fun looking. It honestly looks like a game I'd love, but we'll see how I feel. Oh, it might make its way to Game Pass
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
think the first one did.
It did.
So yeah, it might make its way to Game Pass.
Give it
But
like 4 or 5 months.
yeah, from there we're gonna go to the other game that came out this week that also got rave reviews. Um, Animal Crossing: New Horizons. Um, this is the exact same game as Doom, pretty much.
Got demons in it.
There's demons. No, but it's a farming slash life simulator. If you've never heard of Animal Crossing, and if you've been playing games more recently, uh, if you're into like Stardew Valley, um,
Lovely.
I think you'd like Animal Crossing. We actually looked up, and apparently, among women, Animal Crossing is one of the most popular series. So,
Hey, so if you single out there, get on Animal Crossing and
hey,
slide up.
I was just gonna say shout out to our women listeners.
Oh, I
Uh,
went to yeah. Shout out to our female listeners. Thank you for liking Animal Crossing.
it's just thank you for
Out.
being you. You know what?
No,
The other
yeah.
the other day it was International Women's Day, and um, I didn't really get the memo until the end of the day, so I didn't have a chance to thank all those women that have supported me. But thank you. Um, but yeah, Animal Crossing's New Horizons is very fun. I bought it yesterday. Went to Best Buy, picked it up, um, and came back. And it starts out a little slower than Animal Crossing
New
games,
Leaf.
but yeah, specifically like New Leaf. But it's very fun. I've been catching a lot of bugs with my bug net, and trying to perfect fishing, but I'm really bad at fishing. I've already paid off my initial debt to Tom Nook, so there's that. Uh,
Hey, there's debt in this game.
yeah.
This man, I haven't played it yet. If you couldn't guess, I have it. I
Mhm.
own it. I have not played it. I still, anytime I pull out my Switch, I like black out and then I'm playing Breath of the Wild. So
Honestly, Breath of the Wild's better to start with, and once you feel like, you know what, I need to play with some friends, hit me up. We'll play on Animal Crossing.
all right, I'll probably play some today, some Animal Crossing, get started at least.
Yeah. But yeah, IGN gave it a 90. It's getting 90s across the board. It has a 91% rating on Metacritic. And the guy that reviewed it is actually one of my favorite, or is in one of my favorite podcasts on IGN. And the title of his review was Horizon Zero Yawns.
Dude, I bet he was sitting on that for months.
Yeah.
He's
That's so
just
funny.
Just wait. Horizon Zero Yawns. I'm out of here. That's funny.
Yeah, it earned that title, and honestly, I think if Animal Crossing wants to make it into the next generation, they should change their name to that.
Oh man, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I've actually never played an Animal Crossing game before.
I haven't played since the OG one, so.
Wow, you even skipped New Leaf?
I missed the boat for that one.
That's the last one that came out.
Yeah, it was funny. I got
7 years ago.
I got a 2DS for Christmas one. It was either 15 or 16, and I got it. And I remember my brother was like, "Sweet, we can play Animal Crossing: A New Leaf," and I just never got it. No, it was 16 because I remember a few months later Switch came out, and I was like,
and the rest is history.
yeah.
Man, yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it. Something that a franchise I've never ever played a game in before, and I love a good farming simulator. I love Stardew Valley.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the most fun games I've ever played because it's just so mindless.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Animal Crossing, though, I mean, you can get messed up in Stardew Valley.
There's some RPG elements to
like the
Stardew.
mines and things like that. Animal Crossing, I think the worst it can get is getting stung by like a wasp or a bee or
happened twice.
over shaking trees.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm glad that both Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing have gotten really good reviews. I think games this year have done really well so far.
They have. They really have.
So
it's also gone really well / kind of crazy.
What's that?
The lead up to Mandalorian season 2.
Yeah, the lead up to Mandalorian season 2 is starting to heat up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Woo.
And a huge announcement, a report that, well, it's official, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And this came right out of left field. It shocked me right down to my core when I saw this.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the most beloved, created from scratch Star Wars characters will be in the second season of The Mandalorian in Ahsoka Tano.
Mm-hmm.
But Ahsoka Tano will be played by Rosario Dawson, who apparently can just do anything she wants in television or movies.
That's true.
Nowadays, I think she was
very talented.
She is very talented. She was in Jumanji, the Jumanji sequel. I think she was in it. I think she's supposed to be in Fast 9.
Who cares?
And now she's going to be playing Ahsoka in her mid-40s.
Yep.
Mandalorian season 2. This has been confirmed by the actress.
Yeah.
That she will be playing one of the most beloved Jedi / not Jedi. Spoilers for those of you who don't watch Rebels or haven't seen Rebels. And if you haven't, I mean, it's been out for several. It's over.
Yeah.
Now, so, whatever.
Also, spoilers for the end of Mandalorian season 1.
Oh Lord.
The Darksaber. I'm not going to say that I expected Ahsoka to be in the Mandalorian. I'm just saying that the Darksaber made anything possible for season 2.
Mm-hmm.
just the revelation that what's his name, Moff Gideon had the Darksaber. So like that was kind of confirmation that they were going to bridge the two animated series to Mandalorian. We just didn't know how. And not that we know how now, we just know that Ahsoka is going to be in Mandalorian season 2, which is so cool. Are you still watching Clone Wars?
I haven't seen it in so long.
You know, honestly, I don't know where you started, but go to season 3 and start from there. That's like when Ahsoka starts to become more like a grounded character, and like where all the crazy plots start happening. Me and AJ have been watching the newest season every week. And it's good. But Ahsoka, she had an Ahsoka centric episode yesterday that wasn't super good.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like really the only one since like season 1 or 2 that I haven't liked of Ahsoka centric episodes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still in season 1 of Clone Wars. Couldn't really tell you what episode anymore. Like 12.
Disney Plus good.
I need to start watching it again. I really do. I can't wait. I was already excited for the Mandalorian season 2 because I absolutely loved the first season. We talked about it at length.
Mm-hmm.
And now that Ahsoka's going to be in it, I mean, when you show the Darksaber, and I'll be honest, like everybody's like, oh, I would love to see the side of Star Wars like without Jedi and but like Star Wars isn't Star Wars without lightsabers.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna put that out there.
That's true.
So,
and also, technically, you're still getting your wish. There's no Jedi.
That's true. Ahsoka's technically not a Jedi.
Yeah, and Moff Gideon is definitely not a Sith.
No, 110% not.
So we're still getting that weird side of not weird, the non-Jedi Sith side of Star Wars. We're still getting like the underbelly.
Yeah.
But it's just gonna be with Ahsoka, and I'm so down for that.
Yep.
I hope that they do the makeup and costume for Ahsoka better than they did for the Twi'leks in season 1. I did not like the way that they looked. You
don't like the fangs?
It was disturbing, man.
I mean, they're weird. They're weird aliens.
Yeah, but like in the original trilogy, they didn't look that weird. In the cartoons, they don't look that weird. It's not even weird. Weird's the wrong way to say. It's just like they were kind of scary looking. That's what I was trying to say. Like,
I mean, yeah.
As in intimidating, not like. It's not that I didn't understand them. Okay, I was just genuinely afraid.
Fair enough.
Let's head on over to the NFL. Enough of this nerd.
To the NFL. Some weird stuff going on.
Dude, some amazing things, but we're going to start with Tom Brady going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Why did he do that?
I don't have an explanation other than midlife crisis.
Is that team going to be any good?
Buccaneers?
Yeah.
I mean, they already had a decent receiver in Mike Evans. Yep. Apparently, Julian Edelman's interested in joining the team. So if he has a couple weapons and they have like a halfway decent defense, I think they'll be a wild card team. Dude, NFC South next year is going to be crazy because now the Falcons have Todd Gurley.
Which is insane, by the way.
Which is insane.
He signed for the Falcons a day after getting cut by the Rams.
Yep. And the Panthers have just made a deal with Teddy Bridgewater.
Which seems like a step down.
No, I don't think so. Because you remember Drew Brees was hurt for the first few games.
Yeah.
And Teddy Bridgewater only like lost them one game during his tenure, and he's been a good quarterback. He just like has been getting overshadowed by like he got injured in Minnesota, and so they benched him, and then they decided they wanted to go to a different direction with Kirk Cousins, and so he got traded to the Saints, and the Saints weren't going to bench Drew Brees. If you got greatness, why would you bench it? So Teddy Bridgewater has kind of had like an unfortunate career path, but I think with Cam wanting to move on from the Panthers, it's a good fit.
I think that opens the door for Cam Newton to go to the Patriots.
A lot of people think that.
Man. And the freaking Arizona Cardinals straight pulled the pants down of the Houston Texans. Like one of the worst trades I've ever seen. Like the Houston Texans are just trying to throw in a towel before preseason, dude.
It's true. They didn't want DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins is a monster.
He's really good, and now the Cardinals, like the whole freaking NFC West, the NFC's stacked now, like just in general. Like there is no clear winner in the South or the West. For different reasons, there's no clear winner in the East because the East sucks. I
miss the Eagles.
The Packers and mostly the Packers and Bears are making moves. Yeah. But I haven't heard of anything as crazy as what's happened in the NFC South with Gurley to the Falcons, Bridgewater to the Panthers, and Tom Brady, quarterback 12, to the Buccaneers.
Which is insane. Like, I don't know what's going on.
I really thought that he was going to work something out in New England and stay there till 45, like his plan.
He really wanted it. He wanted to dip. He wanted out.
Man, if I could see, I would love to see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat Bill Belichick and the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
That'd be insane.
That'd be very fun.
I would be infuriated as a Falcons fan if the Buccaneers, upon having Tom Brady for 1 year, made it to and won the Super Bowl. I would lose my mind. I'd be so mad. I'd be furious.
The thing with the Falcons, though, is their offense is stacked now. Like,
yeah,
they got, what's his name? Vic Beasley? Is that his name? From the Ravens. Of course, they already had Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones, and now they got Todd Gurley. Like, they have great weapons, but there's still concerns on the offensive line and just like the defense as a whole. Letting Trufant go, like why? Clay Matthews is available.
No one wants him. I don't know what the deal is.
I don't know why people don't want him. He's literally one of the best linebackers in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And he just keeps getting cut from teams. It doesn't make sense. Like, they made new rules because of him.
I mean, maybe he just doesn't have it anymore.
I think he does, man. He was having a great year before he got let go by Green Bay.
Yeah.
I think with Green Bay, it was just more of a salary cap thing. And I don't know what it was with the... Well, he didn't have a great season with the Rams. I will say that. But I think it's just because he didn't want to be there. Who knows?
Crazy stuff with the NFL, man. And we probably won't be able to watch it. So there's that.
Buying Madden and playing every game of the Packers season that was supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's all good, though.
Actually, we'll see.
I won't be playing Madden. You know, I'll be playing 2K. I'll be playing NFL Blitz.
Playing 2K.
Oh wait, I guess it's not till next year.
Yeah, 2021.
Dang, by that time, Xbox Series X will be out.
I know.
PS5 will be out.
Lots of things changing, shifting, and moving.
There'll be no such thing as movie theaters.
That would be sad. That'd be sad.
Oh,
That'd be sad. Also,
yeah.
did you see that Onward is on Disney Plus?
Yeah, as of the 3rd of April.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recommend, shameless plug, go watch it once it's on Disney Plus. I think it's kind of smart. I think, given the whole global situation, I think we'll see a lot of movie companies start to do that, like do like a 1 month release of their movie and then immediately put it on streaming.
Yeah. Smart.
Yeah. So from there, let's go to TV show 20 questions.
All right, I've got a TV show for you. Ask away.
All right.
No.
I haven't even said anything yet.
That's,
Looking for something to write on. Was the show? Did the show start? No. I don't like that question.
now you feel my pain.
Was the
I
show
call it a
on
question.
air before or after January 1st, 2010?
After? No.
Was the show on air after January 1st, 2000?
Yes.
So it was 2000. Was it on air after January 1st, 2005?
Was it on the air?
Yes. Like making new episodes.
Yeah.
Is this a 30-minute episode TV show?
Yes.
Is this a cartoon?
Yes.
Is this on Nickelodeon?
Yes.
Okay. Did this show... Actually, Nickelodeon shows and seasons are difficult. So I'm not even going to ask that question. Did this show have a 3D animation?
No.
Okay. Eliminated Jimmy Neutron. Did the show intentionally share art style with another show?
No.
Was this show a Nicktoon?
No.
Is this show beloved?
I don't think so.
Is this show... Does this show focus on a female?
No.
Okay. Does this show... Did this show focus on a boy and an imaginary friend?
No.
Probably not Jocelyn. It's not beloved. 2005.
Well, actually, yes. Yes, it did. Yes.
On a boy and his imaginary.
Yeah, I had to think about it. Yeah, it does.
Okay. Does this show have a lot of school in it. Not like a lot, but like usually an episode starts in school.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did the main character have buck teeth?
Care to have buck teeth? Yes.
Is this Chalk Zone?
It is Chalk Zone.
Let's go.
Chalk Zone is such a fun show.
I did have it earlier, and you heard me eliminate it, so that's why you tagged me.
No, I didn't even hear that. I
Uh-huh.
had to think about it. I was like, oh yeah, no.
Let's go. Chalk Zone.
The old Chalk Zone. What a show. Interesting thing about Chalk Zone is that its pilot originally aired in 1998 before the show actually debuted in 2002.
Did it really?
Mm-hmm. Talk about waiting a long time for the episode 2.
Wait for it. My victory music. That was my victory music.
Victory music. There you
Well,
go.
folks, we've just recorded another episode of Weisscast. Who knows? Maybe next week it'll be another episode of Weisscast Going Places. I'm your host, Aaron Weiss. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at The Weiss is Right. You can find Weisscast wherever you're listening to it right now, but also on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts. Dude, I don't even know where all you can find it nowadays. You can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/Weisscast. If you have any suggestions or questions or want to be on the show, feedback at weisscast.com. I am just now realizing that I don't have an outro song, so Bryant, you can plug yourself real quick while I find an outro song.
Yeah, you can find me at BKStitson08 on Twitter and Instagram, which is funny considering that I looked the other day. I actually haven't posted anything on Instagram in over a year. So I should probably do something about that.
Yeah, you probably should.
I probably won't.
You probably not. I don't know if that was. All right.
Everybody has a great rest of your week. Enjoy whatever you're doing.
Enjoy
Stay
your week.
indoors.
Practice social distancing.
Practice social distancing.
This is the Sonic Mania title theme remix by Sonic Freak. Enjoy that as we spin the track, and we'll catch you later.
Bye-bye.